Bluescope steel shares went up because half of its steel factories are in the United States, so it benefits from imports getting more expensive. However, investors in iron ore miners didn't know what to think. Their biggest customer, China, will probably suffer. But then again, demand for iron ore depends on demand for steel, and that won't change. It's just that more of it might be made in America, but whoever makes it will need iron ore. JB Hi-Fi and car sales announced their half-yearly results and were greeted with resounding raspberries. Back to tariffs, here's a graph of Australia's exports of aluminium to the United States and iron and steel. Now, a lot of that is iron, which Mr Trump didn't mention, so it might not be affected. Anyway, the total of the two is about $1 billion, or a fifth of 1% of Australia's exports. So, moving on, you might be wondering why Trump is doing all these tariffs, which are basically a GST on imports. Well, his tax cut promises have to be paid for somehow. He's in the hole for close to $7 trillion. And that's on top of a budget deficit that's already $1.8 trillion, or 7% of GDP. So that explains the import taxes to raise cash, and it also explains letting loose the world's richest man, Elon Musk, onto government spending. The US share market fell on Friday because of a better-than-expected jobs number, reducing the odds of another rate cut. Gold has given back some of last week's big gains, while copper, oil and iron ore went up. And the Aussie dollar is up pretty strongly to 62.7 US cents and 60.8 euro cents. And that's finance.